Will Cyrus kill Liz? Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Valentine's Day is full of drama and danger in today's General Hospital spoilers. Curtis reassures Portia, Brad reconnects with Lucas, Jocelyn wonders what Emma's after, Dante asks Chase to open up, Lulu gets real with Brooklyn, and Cyrus pays a dangerous visit to Liz. Portia was looking forward to spending Valentine's Day with a handsome hubby, but there's a potential spoiler in the mix. We don't need him ruining our evening, Curtis declares. Is Portia still keeping an eye on Brad instead of focusing on her date? Speaking of Brad, he's a little too excited that Lucas' blind date with the hot model tanked almost immediately, and now they're hanging out together. That's just wrong on so many levels, Brad agrees. Jocelyn is working at Bobby's when Emma comes in looking for a favor. How does all of that translate into me helping you? Joss wonders. Can Emma convince her to do the right thing? It looks like something went seriously wrong after Chase's performance at the Savoy, because instead of spending the night with his wife, the detective is brooding at a table in Bobby's with his partner. Whatever it is, man, Dante insists, you can tell me. Brooklyn has gone to the office where she runs into Lulu and things get heated. If you are not getting what you want, Lulu announces, it is your fault. Are they still talking about the job though? Liz thought Lucky had come back for some leftover cake, but when she opened the door, she was shocked to see Cyrus standing there. Knowing how dangerous he is, Liz attempts to get him to leave, but it's not going to be that easy. I'm afraid this can't wait, Cyrus presses. Can she get rid of him before he uses that syringe of Digitalis he brought? The drama on General Hospital continues to intensify, and as the February 19, 2025 episode approaches, there's one major question that fans can't stop asking. Will Cyrus Renault kill Elizabeth Weber? For fans of Port Charles, General Hospital has long been a masterclass in suspense, and now it looks like Elizabeth's life is hanging in the balance. The stakes are higher than ever as Cyrus, a dangerous, manipulative figure from the criminal underworld, sets his sights on Elizabeth Weber, one of the show's most beloved characters. Elizabeth has been through a lot over the years, from personal struggles to her professional life at General Hospital. She's always managed to find strength in even the most challenging situations. However, it seems that this time, the stakes may be too high for her to overcome alone. With Cyrus Renault back in town, and up to his old tricks, Elizabeth could find herself in a situation where her life is truly at risk. Cyrus has always been a wild card in Port Charles, someone whose power, influence, and ruthlessness make him a formidable adversary. He's been involved in various criminal schemes over the years, and his ability to manipulate people and situations has made him a constant threat. As an adversary, he's left a trail of destruction in his wake. But the question now is, why is he targeting Elizabeth Weber, and what does this mean for her future? Who is Cyrus Renault? To understand the threat he poses to Elizabeth, we must first look at who Cyrus Renault is. Introduced to General Hospital fans as a menacing figure with a deep connection to Port Charles' criminal world, Cyrus quickly made an impact with his cunning and deadly nature. He is the head of a powerful crime syndicate, and his actions have caused significant turmoil in the lives of many characters. Despite his criminal activities, Cyrus is a man of great intellect, making him even more dangerous. In the past, Cyrus has crossed paths with several key characters in Port Charles, including Sonny Corinthos, Jason Morgan, and others in the Corinthos family. His clashes with Sonny, in particular, have been some of the most memorable moments in recent General Hospital history. The constant power struggle between the two men has fueled much of the show's ongoing drama, but Cyrus has made it clear that he is not afraid to do whatever it takes to achieve his goals. His ruthlessness knows no bounds, and as a result, he has made many enemies in Port Charles, including Elizabeth. For Elizabeth, her connection to Cyrus is not one that comes from direct involvement in his criminal operations, but rather the fact that she has found herself in the wrong place at the wrong time on several occasions. While Elizabeth has always been a kind-hearted and morally upright person, she's been caught in the web of danger that surrounds the criminal world of Port Charles. She has been an unwitting pawn in Cyrus's schemes before, but now, it seems the stakes are even higher. Why is Cyrus targeting Elizabeth? That fans are asking is why Cyrus is now targeting Elizabeth Weber, specifically. After all, Elizabeth isn't directly involved in his criminal world, so why would he want to harm her? The answer to this could lie in a number of possibilities that are currently unfolding on the show. First, it's important to recognize that Cyrus is a man driven by power and control. He doesn't take kindly to anyone who might stand in his way, and as we've seen with many of his other victims, Cyrus is not afraid to resort to violence to get what he wants. At the heart of Cyrus's current conflict with Elizabeth may be her association with certain key characters. Elizabeth has strong ties to people like Jason Morgan, who is one of Cyrus's main adversaries. Jason's ongoing battle with Cyrus has been a major storyline, and as someone close to Jason, Elizabeth may be seen as a liability or even a threat to Cyrus's criminal operations. If Cyrus feels that Elizabeth is too close to those who are actively working against him, he might be willing to do whatever it takes to eliminate her as a potential obstacle. Another possibility is that Elizabeth's growing involvement in the various storylines surrounding the town's medical community could put her in Cyrus's crosshairs. As a nurse, Elizabeth plays a critical role at General Hospital, a place that Cyrus has targeted in the past for various reasons. If he feels that her position or her knowledge could be used against him or interfere with his criminal plans, he could very well see her as expendable. In his mind, eliminating a seemingly innocent character like Elizabeth could send a message to anyone else who might challenge him. There's also the emotional aspect of the situation to consider. Elizabeth is a woman with deep family connections, and her strength as a mother and a protector is one of her defining qualities. Cyrus may target Elizabeth not just for her potential role in his schemes, but because he knows that hurting her will have far-reaching consequences for her loved ones, especially her children. Knowing that Elizabeth is a mother who would do anything to protect her family makes her an especially vulnerable target for someone like Cyrus, who thrives on inflicting pain and using people's emotions against them. Will Cyrus kill Elizabeth? The big question is, will Cyrus actually go through with killing Elizabeth? As much as General Hospital thrives on suspense and twists, it's unlikely that the show would kill off a fan-favorite character like Elizabeth Weber without substantial build-up and emotional payoff. That being said, there's always the possibility that this situation could become a defining moment for Elizabeth, where she faces the very real threat of death. Cyrus's capacity for violence is well known, and his willingness to kill is something that has been established throughout his time on the show. He has shown no hesitation when it comes to eliminating anyone who stands in his way, and Elizabeth is no exception. If Cyrus truly believes that killing Elizabeth is necessary to achieve his goals or to send a message to his enemies, he might follow through on his threats. However, General Hospital is known for its unpredictability, and the show often finds ways to keep its fans guessing until the very last minute. One possibility is that Elizabeth could be rescued at the last moment. Whether it's Jason, her husband Franco, or another ally, there is the potential for someone to swoop in just in time to save her. In the world of Port Charles, there's always the chance that a daring rescue could flip the narrative and keep the suspense alive. That said, it's also possible that Elizabeth could survive the immediate danger, but be left emotionally scared, setting the stage for new drama to unfold in the coming weeks. The impact on other characters. The threat against Elizabeth's life is bound to have a ripple effect throughout Port Charles. For her family, especially her children and her husband Franco, this situation will undoubtedly be traumatic. If Elizabeth does survive, the emotional toll of facing such a harrowing experience will likely weigh heavily on her, and she may struggle with the long-term psychological effects of being targeted by someone as dangerous as Cyrus. For Jason Morgan, the stakes are even higher. As one of Cyrus's main adversaries, Jason has been at odds with him for quite some time, and Elizabeth's life being at risk will undoubtedly push Jason's nature will be on full display as he seeks to eliminate the threat Cyrus poses, both for Elizabeth's safety and for the well-being of Port Charles as a whole. Jason's involvement in this story arc will no doubt bring tension and drama, as he has always been willing to go to great lengths to protect those he cares about. Meanwhile, other characters in Port Charles may also find themselves swept up in this storyline. From the Corinthos family to those who work at the hospital, Elizabeth's survival or demise will shape future storylines and create emotional stakes for everyone involved. As the February 19, 2025 episode of General Hospital approaches, the tension surrounding Elizabeth Weber's potential fate continues to rise. With Cyrus Renault's return and his dangerous tendencies, Elizabeth finds herself caught in the crosshairs of a man who will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. Will Elizabeth survive the wrath of Cyrus, or will this be the end of her journey on the show? Fans will have to tune in to find out, as the drama continues to unfold in one of the most suspenseful storylines of the year. The road ahead is uncertain, but one thing is for sure: General Hospital will deliver heart-stopping drama that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.